Welcome to Tungal First PU online classes. In the previous class, we have discussed the 5 numericals. Today, we will discuss the remaining numericals. Here, see here 6th numerical. A child stands at the center of a turntable. His 2 arms outstretched means they are stretching like this, stretching away from the body. The turntable is set into rotating with an angular speed of 40 revolution per minute. Means first angular speed is given, that is I am considered as omega 1. Omega 1 is given as 40 revolution per minute. How much angular speed of the child if here this is angular speed, first one is given 40 revolution per minute. How much is the angular speed of the child if he folds his hand back and thereby reduces his moment of inertia to 2/5 times of the initial value. Here first of all the child is stretching the hands and pulling towards the body, and pulling towards the body the moment of inertia is decreases or reduces by the 2/5 times the initial value. Assume the turntable rotating without friction. There is no friction on the turntable. So that child new kinetic energy of rotation is more than the initial kinetic energy of rotation. We have to show that child new kinetic energy of rotation is more than the initial kinetic energy of rotation. How do you account for this increase in kinetic energy? What is the reason for increasing the kinetic energy, also asking in this question. Means we have to show that new kinetic energy is more than the initial kinetic energy, and we have to tell that what is the reason for increasing the kinetic energy. That is asking in this question. Now omega 1 is 40 revolution per minute I am considered. Now what is the given? Another condition is given. When the hands are, first of all angular velocity is 40 revolution per minute. Initial moment of inertia I am considered as what is here, I1. This is the initial moment of inertia. Initial moment of inertia I am considered as I1, means that I1 is becomes to be that I1 value is decreases to what is here, 2/5 times. Means here I2 is equal to 2/5 times of I1. First when stretching the hands, its moment of inertia is I1. When bringing the hands towards the body, moment of inertia is I2. That I2 is how many times here? 2/5 times of the initial moment of inertia, that is given in the problem. I2 is equal to 2/5 of I1. Next omega 1 also given. Omega 1 is the 40 revolution per minute is given. Right, this is the given in the problem. Here torque is not acting. When the torque is not acting on the body, just the child is rotating on the turntable, means there is no torque acting on the child. Means if no external torque, when external torque is not acting, angular momentum is constant. L equal to constant. L equal to constant means we know that condition. What is the condition here? I omega is equal to constant. I omega is equal to constant means I1 omega 1 is equal to what is the formula? I2 omega 2. This is we know that condition. Now omega 1 is 40 revolution per minute. Now I want to find the omega 2. Here what is here? I2 omega 2 is equal to I1 omega 1. Okay, from this we are writing here I2 omega 2 is equal to I1 omega 1. Omega 2 is required. Omega 2 is equal to, I am written as here what is the required here? This is omega 1 is given 40 revolution per minute. Omega 2 is required. Omega 2 is equal to what is here? I1 by I2 into, this is I am writing here I1 by I2 into omega 1. This is the omega 2 value. Here omega 2 we have to find here. In order to find the omega 2, I1 by I2 value is required. From this I1 by I2 value is equal to what we are getting here. From this I am writing here I1 by I2 is equal to, from this I1 by I2 is equal to what we are getting here? I1 by I2 is equal to 5/2 we are getting. This is I1 by I2 value. That value is equal to 5 by 2. Now substitute here. This is the omega 2 is equal to I1 by I2. Here I1 by I2 value is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 into here 5 by 2 into omega 1. Omega 1 is the 40. Okay. Now here from this we are writing here, this is a here 2 ones are 2 20s are. Now omega 2 is equal to what is here 100 revolution per minute, because omega 1 also given in the 40 revolution per minute. This is also given in the revolution minute, means this is also in the revolution per minute, that is a 100 revolution per minute, that is given. Now first of all we have to find the initial kinetic energy. Initial kinetic energy Ke1, kinetic energy general formula of I omega square. Initial kinetic energy means of I1 omega 1 square. This is the initial kinetic energy. Now final kinetic energy means of I2 omega 2 square. This is the initial final. And this is a child's new kinetic energy. This is a child's initial kinetic energy. This is the initial and this is the final. Now first of all I am making here kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1. Okay, kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 means of I2 omega 2 square by of I1 omega 1 square, of getting cancelled. Now kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to, I am writing like this one, I2 by I1 omega 2 by omega 1 whole square. This is omega 2 square by omega 1 square is there. This is I am writing like this also, omega 2 by omega 1 whole square. Okay, now this is I am writing here, this is already we know that here I2 by I1. Now I am writing here, this is a kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to I2 by I1 value. Now I1 by I2 is equal to 5 by 2. I2 by I1 is equal to what we are getting here, I2 by I1 is equal to 2 by 5. That is we are getting as a 2 by 5. Listen here once again here listen. This is the, what is the given here condition I am showing here once again. I2 is equal to, given the condition, 2 by 5 of I1. From this here what is here, from this first I want to find the I2 by I1. I2 by I1. I2 by I1 is equal to 2 by 5 or I1 by I2 is equal to 5 by 2. Reciprocal. Reciprocal means I1 by I2 is equal to 5 by 2. Okay. Now kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 means I2 by I1 value I am taking. I2 by I1 value is equal to 2 by 5. As usual I am writing. Omega 2 by omega 1. Omega 2 is equal to 100. Here omega 1 is equal to 40. Now what is here? This is 100 by 40 whole square. Now I am calculating again here. I am removing this one. Now kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to, here this is 2 by 5 into, here this 0 cancel, that is 10 by 4 is there. 10 by 4 means 2 2s are 2 5s are also cancel, right? Now 0 cancel, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, that is 5 by 2 whole square. Okay. Now kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to 2 by 5 into 5 by 2 into 5 by 2. 5 by 2 whole square I am writing like this. 5 getting cancelled, 2 getting cancelled. Now kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is equal to 2.5. Means kinetic energy 2 is equal to 2.5 of kinetic energy 1. Means 2.5 of times of kinetic energy 1. Kinetic energy 1 means before, what is here? Before bringing the hands towards the body of the child. Now that is the kinetic energy 1. Kinetic energy 2 means after bringing the hands towards the body of the child. That's the reason we are saying that what is the here asked here, show that child's new kinetic energy of rotation is more than the initial kinetic energy of rotation. Initial kinetic energy of rotation is KE1. Here new kinetic energy of rotation or final kinetic energy of the rotation is KE2. Here from this KE2 is larger than the KE1 because KE2 is 2.5 times of the KE1. From this we are saying that here KE2 is greater than what is here KE1. Here first condition is completed. Means what is the reason for increasing the kinetic energy? The reason is that, now I am writing the reason also here. What is the reason means, when the child is bringing his hands towards the body, he spends his internal energy. What is here? The kinetic energy of rotation is increases. What is the reason for kinetic energy increases means, kinetic energy of rotation is increases kinetic energy of rotation is increases due to, why increases means, the child spends his internal energy. Child spends his internal energy, folds his hand back. When he is folding the hand towards the body, here his internal energy is spending. His internal energy is spending for increasing the what is here kinetic energy. That is the reason. Means why kinetic energy increases means, he spending the kinetic, he spends the what is their internal energy for folding the hands towards the body. This is the reason for increasing the kinetic energy. Here kinetic energy is final is greater than the kinetic energy initial. We are from this equation what we are getting here, kinetic energy 2 by kinetic energy 1 is equal to 2.5. Means kinetic energy 2 is 2.5 times of the kinetic energy 1. So kinetic energy 2 is greater than the kinetic energy 1. From this we are saying that kinetic energy of rotation is y increases means child spends his internal energy for folding the hands towards the body. Okay, right. This is a sixth numerical. Next, I am going to the seventh numerical. A rope of negligible mass wound round a hollow cylinder of mass. Hollow cylinder mass is given 3 kg and radius is 40 centimeter. Radius of the hollow cylinder is 40 centimeter. What is the angular acceleration of the cylinder? First angular acceleration is asking. The rope is pulled with the force of 30 Newton. Force also given. What is net linear acceleration of the rope? Means linear acceleration also asking. Angular acceleration asking, linear acceleration also asking in the problem. Assume that there is no, what is here, slipping. There is no slipping means, here what is here, that is a no slipping is there. No slipping means only rotation is considered here. Here negligible round of the hollow cylinder of mass 3 kg is given. First of all, I am considered as a mass. Mass is given here 3 kg and radius is given. Mass is given 3 kg, radius also given. That is the radius I am considered, that is the mass of the hollow cylinder I am considered as a capital M. Okay. Now radius also given. Radius R is equal to 40 centimeter. 40 centimeter means here what is there, 0.4 meters, 40 by 100 meters, 0.4 meters, that is given here. First of all, I am writing the solution here. Now that is a radius also given, that is 40 centimeter. First I am writing here given values. R is equal to 40 centimeter means 0.4 meters. Right, that is a radius is given. First of all, what is the angular acceleration of the cylinder? Angular acceleration asking and linear acceleration also asking in the problem. Here first, next also force also given. How much given force? F is equal to, that is also given value, I am writing 30 Newton. First of all, I want to find the moment of inertia of a, what is here, hollow cylinder. means the moment of inertia of a hollow cylinder formula mr square. This is nothing but a moment of inertia of a ring and hollow cylinder is same. Now what is their moment of inertia? I is equal to mass is equal to 3 into radius 0.4 whole square. Now I is equal to 3 into 0.4 whole square means 0.16. 0.4 into 0.4 is equal to 0.16 we are getting. 0.16 means a moment of inertia is equal to 0.58 kg into meter square. This is the moment of inertia of the hollow cylinder. First of all, we know that here force also given. Here, in order to find the angular acceleration, first we find the torque here. Radius given, radius means distance given, and force also given. Find the torque here. Torque is equal to, here what is here, general formula, here R cross F. In magnitude form I am taken here R into F. Torque is equal to R into F, magnitude form. General formula R cross F. The magnitude form I am taken as R in RF. Because here radius and force, both are force also acting in the, here rope is pulled with a force 30 Newton. Means the radius of and force acting in the same direction. So torque is equal to R into F. Here what is here, I am, this is what is here, this is rope is pulled with a force 30 Newton. Means rope is pulled with a 30 Newton means the angle between the radius and the force is 90 degrees here. 90 degrees means sin 90 value is equal to 1. Sin 91 value 1 is equal to 1 means torque is equal to R into F. Or generally you can take the magnitude form, torque is equal to R into F. You can take like this also. Now torque is equal to R. Radius is equal to 0.4 into force. Force is given here 30. Now here point and 0 is cancelled. Now torque is equal to 12 Newton meter. Now this is a torque value. Torque we are getting, moment of inertia also getting. Here what is there? We know that the relation between torque and moment of inertia. Torque is equal to I into alpha. Here alpha is equal to torque by I. Now alpha is equal to, here alpha is called as angular acceleration. Angular acceleration is equal to torque is equal to 12 by, here what is here? I is equal to 0.48. 0.48 means we are getting what is here, this value is equal to, alpha is equal to 12 by 48 into 10 power of minus 2. Here 12 ones are 12 fours are. Now this value taking into numerator 10 square. 10 square by 4. 10 square by 4 means 100 by 4. 100 by 4 means 25. Means alpha is equal to 25. Here what is here? Radian per second square. This is what is there? Angular acceleration. When knowing the angular acceleration, we can find the easily linear acceleration. The relation between angular acceleration and linear acceleration in magnitude form, generally we are writing here. Here general formula is, what is here? Alpha is equal to A. Here what is here? This is A is equal to, what is the formula here? A is equal to, here this is a general formula. V is equal to what we know that here, V is equal to omega cross R. This is a relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. Similarly, linear acceleration and angular acceleration relation, A is equal to alpha cross R. But here radius is given capital R. That's the reason I am writing here A is equal to, in the magnitude form, alpha into R. That is I am writing here. A is equal to alpha into R. Now A is equal to alpha. Alpha is equal to 25. Radius is equal to 0.4. Here 25 fours are 100 means A is equal to, what is we are getting here, 10 meter per second square. This is the here value for the, what is here, 10 meter per second square. This is a value for the linear acceleration. Angular acceleration value is equal to 25 radian per second square. This is the angular acceleration. Two are asking here. Angular acceleration also asking, linear acceleration also asking. Here linear acceleration is 10 meter per second square. Angular acceleration is 25 radian per second square. Right, generally first what is the given here? Force given, mass, radius and force given means first find the moment of inertia. When knowing the moment of inertia, first find the torque. Here torque means magnitude form R into F. General formula RF. R cross F is there. But that is the radius vector and force are perpendicular means RF I am consider. But here radius is given means RF directly I am writing. Here RF means R is equal to 0.4, force is equal to 30, that is a 12 Newton per meter. From this torque we know that moment of inertia we know that means angular acceleration easily we are getting. When angular acceleration we know that relation between a linear acceleration and angular acceleration. From this we find the linear acceleration. Okay, next we are going to the 8th problem. The maintain a rotor at a uniform speed means rotor nothing but it is a motor. Here rotor is given, here rotor is not there, that is motor. Here to maintain a motor at a uniform angular speed of 200 radian per second. Okay, that is motor. Angular speed of 200 radian per second. And engine needs to transmit a torque also given. Angular speed given, torque given. What is the power required by the engine of the motor? Here what is the note given here? Uniform angular velocity in the absence of friction implies to 0. Uniform angular velocity is 0 in the case of the friction is not there, uniform angular velocity is 0. Already we know that friction is not acting means uniform angular velocity is 0. Implies what is here? 0 torque means what is here? Uniform angular velocity is 0 means torque also 0. Generally we know that is here. What is the torque also 0. In practice applied to torque is needed to counter frictional torque. Assume that engine is 100% efficient. That is note points are given. We are not using this note point in this problem. Just what is required here? What is the power required by the engine? Means when the angular velocity is not acting, torque is 0. That is given. That is given in the note point here. But here we have to find the power required by the engine. Power we have to find here. First angular speed is given 200 radian per second. Next torque also given 180 Newton meter. Okay, angular speed means angular velocity given, torque also given. Power is asking. Generally in the linear motion power can be written as force into velocity in the magnitude form, not writing in the vector form, in the magnitude form force into velocity, or in the vector form F bar dot V bar, that is in the vector form. In the magnitude form power is equal to, this is omega and tau is not given in the vector form, that is given in the magnitude only. Magnitude given means we can use in the magnitude form. But in the linear, first I am writing in the linear motion. When knowing the linear motion you can write in that easily in the what is the rotational motion. Now power is equal to force into velocity. Power is equal to force into velocity. This is in which motion? Linear motion. In rotational motion I am writing here power is equal to, in the place of the force what is coming here? Torque. In the place of the what is here? Linear velocity, angular velocity is coming here. This is in rotational motion. This is in linear motion, this is in the rotational motion. Now that is when the place of the force, the torque is coming. In the place of the linear velocity or angular velocity is coming. Tau into omega. Now here tau means the torque given 180. Now omega is equal to 200 is given. 8 into so what is here? 36,000. 36,000 means 36 into 1000 means 36 into 10 power of 3. That is 36,000. What is coming here? That is considered as a watt. Power is measured in watt. So this is also watt here. This is also watt. 10 power of 3 watts is equal to, we know that here 1 kilowatt is equal to 10 power of 3 watts. It means 10 power of 3 watts can be written as kilowatt. So 10 power of 3 watts is there. That is I am writing here kilowatt. We know that here 1 kilowatt is equal to, what is the value here? 10 power of 3 watts are 1000 watts. That's the reason I am writing 36 kilowatt I am writing here, because 10 power of 3 watts is equal to 1 kilowatt. Means so kilowatt I am writing. So 36 kilowatt, because 1 kilowatt is equal to, what is here? 10 power of 3 watt. This is a power value. Here that is directly I am finding. We know the linear motion formula. Easily you can write in the angular, what is here, linear motion formula, you can easily write the what is here, rotational motion formula. In the rotational motion formula, in the place of the force, torque is coming, in the place of the linear velocity, here angular velocity is coming. Okay, right, this is a solution of the 8th problem. Next I am going to the 9th problem. Here very important model problem here. Listen carefully. A meter stick is balanced on knife edge at its center. First listen. A meter stick is given. First meter stick. Carefully listen here. Very important model problem. This is meter stick. Meter stick means 100 centimeter length. 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? 100 centimeter. This is I am considered as a 100 centimeter total. This is length of 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. This is meter stick, this is having the 100 centimeter length or 1 meter length. Balanced on knife edge at its center. Actually it is balanced at the center. Balanced at the center means it's suppose balanced at the center means its weight is acting in the at the center point. Center means up to this one is 50 centimeter, this one also 50 centimeter, center to ends. Okay, clearly listen. Now the weight is here acting in the downward direction at the center because it is balances. Here the meter is balanced on the knife edge at its center. Means here suppose I am placing the knife edge here, one edge here. It is balances. Balances means total weight is acting here, concentrated at the center. So weight is acting in the downward direction. Initially here will be there. That is the knife edge here is there. Right. Now weight is acting in the downward direction because the total mass is concentrated here. Here I am consider that what is here M. Here I am writing here let M be the just. I want to write here let M be the mass of the stick. Mass of the stick means weight. Weight is equal to what is there? W is equal to M into G. That is I am writing. Now when two coins each of mass 5 gram are put on the top of the other at 12.0 centimeter mark, means 2 coins I am placing here, that is 12 centimeter mark. Suppose I am placing here 2 coils here. I am drawing the once again here diagram. Listen carefully. This is I am consider the meter stick. First of all it is balanced at the center. Center means the weight is acting here, center is there. Totally this is 100 centimeter length. Here up to this one is 50 centimeter from the center to this end. This end to center also 50 centimeter. Okay, clear. Now that is weight is acting here mg. Okay. Now each of coin 5 grams are put on the top of the other at 12.0 centimeter from the mark. Means 2 coils 5 gram. 5 gram is equal to totally how many gram here? 10 gram. Means 10 gram means totally this is what is here, mass is a 5 gram and 5 gram is equal to how much gram here? 10 gram. That is 10 gram I am placing here. 10 gram means 10 grams here. Means weight. I want to find the weight of this one. Weight is acting in the towards the earth here. So weight is equal to what is here 10 into what is here 10 into g I am consider 10 into g. G means acceleration due to gravity. This is grams. Here this is a grams here, totally 10 grams. Weight can be written as W is equal to what is the formula mg. Don't confuse here. This is g means acceleration due to gravity. Here 10 into g. The weight is 10 into g. Means 5 gram 2 cancel means 10 gram. Its weight means m into g. Here m is the mass is a 10 gram. Here g means acceleration due to gravity. Means here weight is acting towards the center of the earth, that is considered as a 10 g here, not gram. This is a 10 g. G means acceleration due to gravity. Here don't confuse here. That is also g given. This is also g I am writing. Here this 5 gram is 10 grams. Weight is equal to m into g. Mass is what is there 10 grams. G means acceleration due to gravity. This 10 g means this is not a 10 grams. This is a 10 into g means acceleration due to gravity. Okay, clear here. That is how many centimeter mark here? 12.0 centimeter mark. Means from this end to this point distance is 12 centimeter. Okay, this is 12 centimeter. Now that is 12 centimeter is completed here. Now what is the given here? The stick is found to be balanced at 40. Initially they are balanced at 50 centimeter. Now the stick is found to be balanced when the weight is I am 10. What is here? How much weight is there here? 10 grams weight is acting on this rod. That is a balanced point is changes. Initially balanced point at the middle. Now balanced point is changes. That balanced point is now changes to here. Actually that is 50 centimeter is there. Now it is changes to here that balanced point. Here this is I am taken the knife edge here. That balanced point is changes to how many centimeter distance here? 45 centimeter distance. Means from this end, that is I am considered as a 45 centimeter. Means this is a balanced point. Now we are getting here 45 centimeter distance. Okay, first clear, understand this one. First of all, balanced point at the middle means weight is acting in the middle. That is I am taken as a mg. Now suppose 10 grams is totally 10 grams is there. 10 grams means weight is equal to what is there 10 g. That 10 g is marked at how many centimeter distance here? 12 centimeter distance. Now the balanced point is changes to 45.0 centimeter. Now here from this above this point we apply the what is here total torque. Total torque about this point is 0 according to the principle of momentum. Here principle of momentum is the total torque is 0. The total torque is 0 means the what is here according to the principle of momentum or according to the what is here equilibrium. What is here? This is a condition for the rotational equilibrium. For the condition for rotational equilibrium, total torque acting on the system is 0. Total torque acting on the system is 0 and anti-clockwise torques are taken as a positive. Clockwise torques are taken as a negative. We know that. Here about this point I want to find the torque here. Now this is 45 centimeter means up to this one is 45 centimeter means this distance is up to this one is how many centimeter here? Up to this one, this point to this point the distance is 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. This is 45 centimeter. About this point, or about this axis, I want to find the what is their total torque. Total torque means the clockwise torques are taken as a negative, anti-clockwise torques are taken as a positive. Now clearly listen. Now here weight is mg, means weight is mg means force is mg. Here distance is 5 centimeter. Now here start from this one. That is the torque is equal to formula R cross F formula. Distance is 5 centimeter from this axis. Always we can consider from the axis or we can consider from the this balanced point, new balanced point. Now from this I am taken as this is clockwise torque. This is what is a rotating like this. This is a clockwise torque. Clockwise torque means that is taken as a negative. Now for this weight, this is a weight mg, this is a weight of the stick. Now 10 g means what is here? This is a weight of the 10 grams. Weight of the 10 grams. Here g means acceleration due to gravity. This is nothing but a weight. Okay, don't confuse. Here for this weight, here from this point to this one is equal to how much distance here? This totally up to this one is 45. This is 12. Here remaining is distance is what is here 45 minus 12. Distance is 45 minus 12. Now here about this point I want to find the here what is here torque here. This is I am rotating like this. I am rotating like this means this is a what is here. This is a clockwise. This is a anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this is taken as a positive. Clear? Now first positive torque I am writing here. Positive torque means weight, we know that torque is equal to R cross F. Weight nothing but a force. Here distance is 45 minus 12. Here up to this one is totally 45. From this point, this weight to this point distance is 45 minus 12. So what is I am writing here? 10G. Torque can be written as R cross F. R, the magnitude form we are writing means here what is here R into F. Here so I am writing here R is equal to what is here 45 minus 12. The distance 45 minus 12. This point to this point is 45 minus 12 centimeter. Now that is weight is equal to 10G I am consider. 10G I am consider here. G I am taken in the 980 centimeter per second square because that is this is given in the grams here. Now 45 minus 12 into 10G is equal to, here I am taken here weight is equal to mg is there, distance is equal to 5 into what is I am writing here mg. 5 into mg I am writing. Now what is here 5 into mg. Here this is taken as a what is a total torque I am writing. 45 minus 12 torque is equal to R into F. F means weight 10G. Here this is a torque means 5 into mg. Total torque means this is what is here positive, this is what is here negative. 5 into mg is negative, equal to 0. Clear up to this one. Now what is I am writing here? 45 minus 12 is equal to, here what is here? This is 3. 33 into 10g is equal to, here what is here? 33 into 10g is equal to, taking this side, 5 into mg. Okay, here gg cancel. Here 5 ones are, 5 twos are cancel. Now what is here? 66 is equal to m. Here m is equal to 66. Means m is equal to 66 grams. This is that is asking here. Here a meter scale. What is the mass of the meter stick? M be the I am consider what is here? M is the what is here mass of the meter stick. Here already we are consider m. M is what is here mass of the meter stick. Here what is here? Here m is the what is here? M is the mass of the meter stick. That mass we are getting how many grams here? 66 grams. Right, once again listen here. Totally the meter stick is 100 centimeter. First of all it is balanced at the 50 centimeter. Suppose m is I am consider as a mass of the meter stick. Meter stick means weight is acting in the downward direction, that is at the center. Center means mg. Now each of mass 5 gram. 5 gram means 5 plus 5. How many kinds here? 2 kinds. Each of mass 2 kinds means 5 gram, 10 gram. Weight is equal to 10 into g. G means what is here? Acceleration due to gravity. Here 5 grams is equal to 10 grams. Weight is equal to formula m into g. Here m is equal to 10 into g I am writing. That is I am writing weight is equal to 10g. Now put on the top of the other at the 12 centimeter mark. 12 centimeter mark I am putting on the other side here. This is weight is equal to 10. What is here? 10g we are writing here. Weight is equal to 10 into g, that is 12 centimeter. Now it is the stick is found to be balanced. Now balanced point it changes. Initially at the 50 centimeter is there, middle is there. Now at the 45 centimeter from this side. Here up to this one is balanced point is 45 centimeter. At this point we are placing the knife edge. Now this is 45 centimeter means this is totally 50. The remaining is 5 centimeter. Means this is I am consider the axis of rotation. About this axis of rotation I want to find the total torque. Here up to from this point to this point is 5 centimeter. This point to this point is 45 minus 12 because this totally up to this one is 45. This is 12. Remaining is how much here? This value is equal to, we are getting this value is equal to 45 minus 12. Means this point to this point distance is 45 minus 12. This point to this point distance is 5 centimeter. About this axis I want to find the total torque. Total torque means this is what is here? Total torque is 0. When it is in the equilibrium, the total torque acting on the body is 0 in the rotational motion. Means this is a clockwise torque. Here we are rotating like this. Here we are placing on the 5 centimeter, rotating like this. Clockwise torques are taken as a negative. Anti-clockwise torques are taken as a positive. It is rotating like this. For this weight, we are rotating like this. For this weight, we are rotating like this. So this is in the clockwise, this is in the anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise taken as a positive, clockwise taken as a negative. So now I am writing the what is their condition for the equilibrium. What is the condition for the equilibrium here? This is a total torque about the axis of rotation is 0. That is the condition for rotational equilibrium. That is the condition I am writing here. Condition I am writing what is here? This is distance is equal to R cross F. F means weight here. R is equal to distance. Distance is equal to 45 minus 12. Weight is equal to 10 grams. This is here what is there? This is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means positive. This is anti-clockwise means positive. Now for this I am writing here. Torque I am writing. Torque is equal to R cross F. Distance is equal to 5. Here weight is equal to mg. Force nothing but a weight 5 into mg. This is what is there? Clockwise. Clockwise means taken as a negative. The total torque is equal to 0. That is the condition for rotational equilibrium. Now 45 minus 12 into 10g minus 5 into mg is equal to 0. Here 45 minus 12 is equal to 33 into 10g is equal to 5 into mg. Now gg cancel, 5 ones are 5 twos are, so m is equal to 66. M is equal to how many grams here? 66 grams. So because initially mass I am considered in the grams means the final value answer also coming in the grams here, because all are considered in the CGS unit. So M is the what is their mass of the stick I am considered, that is the mass of the stick is equal to how many grams we are getting here? 66 grams. Okay, this is a 9th problem. Very important model problem here. Next I am going to the 10th problem. A hoop of radius. Hoop nothing but it is also what is your wheel. Here what is your wheel? That is a hoop of radius. R is equal to 2 meter. Radius is given. Radius is 2 meter and weighs 100 kg. Means what is their weighs 100 kg means that is the mass given. Weight is given. Weighs 100 kg means mass given, not weight here. Weighs 100 kg means mass 100 kg is given. Here what is here? First of all radius is given. Radius is given in the meters. R is equal to here 2 meter. Listen carefully. Here what is here? Mass is given. Mass is 100 kg given. Okay. Rolls on the horizontal floor, so that rolling motion is given. Rolling motion means it is a combination of translational motion and rotational motion. Horizontal floor, so that it is a center of mass has a speed of 20 centimeter per second. Here what is here? Velocity given. Velocity given 20 centimeter per second. 20 centimeter per second means it is converting into meter. 20 into 10 power of minus 2 meter per second. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 power of minus 2 meter. How much work has to be done to stop it? Means it is rolling on the floor. Floor means it is not having the potential energy. It is having the only kinetic energy. So total energy I am writing. Total energy means it is having only kinetic energy because it is rolling on the floor. Floor means under the ground. Ground means there is no potential energy. Only kinetic energies are there. What are the kinetic energies are there? One is the rotational kinetic energy, another one is the translational kinetic energy. Here total energy I am writing here. Total energy can be written as of mv square plus of I omega square. This is translational kinetic energy, this is rotational kinetic energy. There is no potential energy. Potential energy is 0. That's the reason total energy is equal to half mv square plus half I omega square. Total energy is nothing but it is a sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. But on the floor potential energy is 0. So what is I am writing here? Total energy is equal to half mv square plus half I omega square. Why coming the two kinetic energies? Because it is in the rolling motion. Rolling motion is combination of the translational motion and rotational motion. In the translational motion kinetic energy is half mv square. In the rotational motion kinetic energy is equal to half I omega square. Okay, up to this one is clear. Now here total energy I am writing now. of mv square plus of I omega square I am writing here. This is of mv square plus of into, this is hoop of radius, hoop nothing but this is a wheel, wheel nothing but this is a ring, here wheel like this, there is no mass inside, that is called as a hoop. No mass inside means this is a nothing but a ring, ring means moment of inertia formula mr square, I is equal to mr square. Now I am substituting I is equal to mr square, but V is equal to what is the formula? R omega. Velocity V is equal to R omega. Here what is I am writing here? This is a V is equal to R omega means omega is equal to V by R. Here so V by R whole square. This is I am writing from the formula. What are the formula I am using here? This is I is equal to mr square. I is equal to mr square. Another formula here, omega is equal to V by R. V is equal to R omega. Omega is equal to V by R. Now what is I am writing here? Of mv square plus here of mr square. This is mass I am taken as a, what is here? We can take here capital M. Here also write the capital M. That is mass of the hoop I am considered as a capital M. Here also moment of inertia also capital M is coming here. Into what is here? V square by R square. R square getting cancelled. Now what is we are getting here? Of mv square plus of mv square. Right, here capital M I am considered the mass of the hoop. That is I am taken as a capital M is equal to 100 grams. So of mv square plus of mv square is equal to mv square. This is the total energy. Here what is here? How much work has to be done to stop it? Here, in order to stop the, what is here, the kinetic energy is required, the, what is here, the, how much work has to be done to stop it, means that is the total energy mv square will be there. Here in order to stop the, that is the, what is here, hoop, that is the same energy we have to, same work we have to do here. That's the reason we are saying that here what is here, total energy, here work has to be done. Work has to be done to stop it. In order to stop the what is here, hoop, how much work has to be done? That work is equal to energy, total energy of the hoop. Total energy of the hoop. Total energy of the hoop already we are getting, what is here, mv square is equal to mv square. Now what is here, m, mass already we know that 100 into v, v is equal to what is here, 20 into 10 power of minus 2 whole square. Now what is here, I am writing here. Now this is a work. That work done has to be done. Work has to be done. Work has to be done to stop it. To what is here? Stop it. That is I am writing here 100 into 20 square. That is a 20 square is equal to 400 into 10 power of minus 4. Now what is here? This is can be written as 10 square into 4 into 10 square. 4 into 10 square is equal to 400 into 10 power of minus 4. Here 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Means what is we are getting here? How many joules we are getting here? 4 joules. This is a work has to be done to stop it is equal to how many joules here? 4 joules. Right. This is our 10th problem. Next last problem in this chapter. That is 11th problem. Here torque is asking here. Find the torque. Force is given. Force is equal to given as 7I cap 3J cap minus 5K cap. The force acting on a particle whose position vector also given. R bar is equal to given, that is I bar minus J bar plus K bar. Right, what is here? Find the torque is asking here. Torque is equal to formula R bar cross F bar. You know that general formula. Torque bar is equal to R bar. R bar means I minus I bar J bar plus here what is here? This is a unit vector. Unit vector means I cap, J cap and K cap is given. 7I cap plus 3J cap, 5K cap. This is I cap minus J cap plus K cap. Means what is I am writing here? This is R bar. R bar is equal to I cap minus J cap plus K cap is given. Cross force. Force is equal to 7I cap plus 3J cap minus 5K cap. This is given. That is 7I cap plus 3J cap minus 5K cap. R bar is equal to I cap minus J cap plus K cap. Torque bar is equal to R bar cross F bar. R bar is equal to I cap minus J cap plus K cap cross 7I cap plus 3J cap minus 5K cap. Here I want to make the cross product. I, J, K. Here this is, there is no coefficient means 1. There is no coefficient means minus 1. This is, I am writing 1I, 1J, 1K. We can write like this also. Here minus 1, here also 1. This is. K cap is no coefficient means remain 1 is there. Means 1 into I is equal to 1I. Minus 1 into J is equal to minus J. 1 into I is equal to I. Minus 1 into J is equal to minus J. 1 into K is equal to K. So, next, here I coefficient is 7. Here J coefficient is 3. Here K coefficient is minus 5. Minus 5 is given. So, now we have to find the what is here. This is a cross product. We know that how to find the cross product already. Torque is equal to, here we leave the I row and column. First I am writing I term here. I into, this is magnitude of this one. I into mod of minus 1, 1, 3, minus 5. Okay, that is I completed. Next I am writing J. J means minus J we have to write. Minus J into 1, 1, 7, minus 5. Next K. Okay, next K. K row and column leave it. Any time we are writing means the row and column leave it. K row and column leave it, remaining write down. This is I cap, J cap and K cap. Remaining is 1 minus 1, 7, 3. 1 minus 1, 7, 3. Okay. Right. Now torque is equal to, first of all I row and column leave it. Remaining minus 1, 1, 3, minus 5. Next minus J, J row and column leave it. 1, 1, 7, minus 5. K row and column leave it. 1, minus 1, 7, 3. Now I cap into 5 1s 5, here AD minus BC. AD minus BC means 5 into 1 is equal to 5, minus into minus is equal to plus. In between put the minus, 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Completed. Here minus J into, here minus 5 into 1 is equal to minus 5, in between put the minus. Here 7 into 1 is equal to 7. Plus K, that is AD minus BC formula. Here what is there? Mod A, B, C, D means here AD minus BC formula I am applying. Now 5 minus 5 into 1 is equal to minus 5, in between put the minus. 7 into 1 is equal to 7. Here K, 3 into 1 is equal to 3, in between put the minus. Next to 7 into minus 1 is equal to minus 7. Okay, once again listen. 5 into minus 5 into minus 1 is equal to 5. Minus into minus plus, in between put the minus. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Minus J cap. Here minus 5 into 1 is equal to minus 5, in between put the minus. 7 into 1 is equal to 7. Plus K cap. Here 1 into 3 is equal to 3, in between put the minus. 7 into minus 1 is equal to minus 7. Now this is torque is equal to 2I cap minus j cap minus 12, minus 5 minus 7 is equal to minus 12 plus k cap, here 3 minus into minus plus 3 plus 7. Now what is we are getting? Torque is equal to 2I cap minus into minus plus 12 j cap plus what is we are getting here? 10 k cap. This is the torque value. Okay, thank you. Here from this chapter is completed.